So thinking about Australia and the environment and the opportunities for Northern Irish companies, I guess I'd start initially thinking about the geographic location of the country. So you think Australia, you think 24 million people, but we always try and position it from the point of view of proximity to Asia Pacific and the opportunities that come out beyond the Australian market as well. Very familiar when it comes to the products and the service offerings. Very familiar for Northern Irish companies when you think about large multinational companies. So often companies that Northern Irish companies will interact with here in the UK and in Europe are the same companies. Those large multinationals also have a strong presence in Australia. So it's quite easy to translate your business across, sometimes to the same companies, the same customers in the Australian environment. If you think about it from an opportunities from an industry sector perspective, there are a couple of key sectors that I would highlight. Currently, particularly in New South Wales, infrastructure and construction. Very strong construction happening in New South Wales, residential and commercial. Very strong in infrastructure around road, rail. Very strong from the point of view of hospital and health infrastructure as well. Definitely presenting opportunities for companies in the marketplace here with products and solutions. If I think about health, and I've mentioned hospitals, but also health infrastructure in general, we're an aging population. So we're actually building a lot of aged care facilities. We're actually investing in a lot of technologies that are required in that area for aged care, sensory technologies that allow our seniors to remain longer in the home. Any companies that have those kinds of solutions are quite attractive in the marketplace. Medical devices, sadly for Australia, we don't manufacture a lot in that space. We import over 80% of the medical devices and medical equipment that we use. So opportunities there as well for local companies. ICT, generally always strong, but particularly when it comes to cybersecurity and analytics. We're seeing a lot from the point of view of retail analytics and industrial analytics, where companies can use technology to drill down and perform better. One of the reasons that's attractive to Australian companies is the cost of labour in Australia is very high. Productivity, people look at productivity and the cost of productivity. So any technology or solution they can use that allows companies to operate more efficiently and to deliver to customers more effectively is definitely attractive. And the other three areas I would mention briefly are agriculture. So agriculture and engineering and equipment. We see ourselves as being the fruit bowl of Asia. So there's a lot of investment in agricultural equipment, particularly from our farmers. Likewise, waste and waste management. Sadly for Australia, we're one of the largest producers of municipal waste in the world. So there's a motivation right through federal, state and local municipalities to look at how we can better recycle, to look at monetizing waste, and looking at encouraging companies to effectively develop a circular economy. So recycling technology, recycling equipment, better waste management solutions. And the final sector I would mention is defence and security. Shoring up our position in the region, looking at where we're at, our federal government has increased the defence budget. Again, opportunities around technology and equipment in that sector, quite strong also.